Hi, Jenny here. Today I thought I would show you how I massage my scar line. So I just had an appointment on Monday. Today is Thursday. And I asked about the sensitivity of my stomach, that just laying on the couch or whatever, just having a shirt laying on my stomach, having a sheet and blanket laying on top of me, that it's just like hypersensitive, that I can feel, it just feels painful. And so the doctor said, well, probably because all those nerves were cut when, they made that incision, and like all the surface nerves, that, yeah, they're just hypersensitive. And so what I could try to do was massage. So I told the nurse to kind of like show me how to do that. So she told me to use the product, Aquaphor, which I had some in the house, so that was good. And it's kind of like a petroleum jelly type thing. And anyways, to put a little bit on the finger and then just kind of massage the area down. So I am no professional on this. I'm not a healthcare worker. I'm just me going through this. So if you by chance have had a surgery recently, or again if you have one coming up, something to keep in mind, what you can ask your doctor. Or again, like I said, if you have an incision, ask your doctor or nurse or whatever if this is something that you might be able to do. So she mentioned that one, just doing the massage kind of lets the skin know that, something is touching it and it's okay. It's not going to be painful. It's all going to be okay. That this is normal, this is okay. And so just to put, skin on skin, hand on your skin, and then to massage it. So even with the scar tissue, so there's going to be scar tissue left anyways along the scar line, but this can help kind of soften it up a little bit. And so just to massage the area out. And so I did that once the other day. I think she told me to try to do it like 2 to 3 times a day. Well, I did it once on Monday. I did it once Monday afternoon, and then I did it once yesterday, and now today. So at least I got a baseline for what it feels like normally, to know what I'm feeling and where I'm feeling. Interestingly enough, on the right hand side of the body, seeing as I have my stoma there, I don't feel a lot of pain on that side, except for just on the other side of my belly button. And then on the left side is where I feel pain. So pretty much from the midline incision out to the side for where my drain wounds were. And so I massage the scar line and then massage out, even just regular skin where there doesn't seem to be anything, just to let it know, because again, there's a little bit of pain there. So say, hey, it's okay. A little bit of pressure here, it's normal, it's not pain, it's not going to be painful, nothing's going to happen. So my body knows everything's okay. So yeah, that's about it. I will show you, again, how I've been doing that. It's very hard underneath my belly button, so again, I have a baseline of what it feels like throughout my incision. And then the other thing is, you can't see him on here. Let me drop the camera and zoom out. Oh, I'm zoomed out as far as I can. Okay, let me back it up. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Get back into my plants. Woo! So today I found one of my ostomy covers that I had ordered. Seeing as I know most people don't like the clear bags that you can see through. Now that a lot of bags do have a covering on the front of them, so kind of even like what you have on the back of the bags. See that going past my window or not? We had a big snowstorm the other day. We were under a storm warning and got maybe 6 inches, and then this morning we got another 2. So the maintenance people are out there, the snow removal, they're salting the sidewalks. In any case, so when I first got my ileostomy, I had seen some YouTube channels that mentioned that they ordered bags from certain places. So I went on to Etsy and I ordered from, I think, 3 different places. Again, they tell you what the opening of the bag cover should be, so the part that would be going around the area that sticks to your skin. And I thought I measured it correctly, but that's why I ordered from 3 different places, just in case whatever their measurements are, and so I could maybe find one that would fit me, and then I could order more from them. Well, none of them really fit. The openings that they have on them, they're not elastic. They're fairly stiff. Now I think if it was elastic, it would stretch, 1, to be around it, and 2, it would then have the elastic to go back around the bag part, but it would, I still got the sticky stuff on my skin. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe people have tried that and that didn't work. So if you know of any stoma covers, anything that you guys use that works for you, leave it in the comments below. I mean, I can check out something else. I looked on Amazon too, and it seemed like they kind of had the same thing. Maybe I'll try something from them. Just because, like I was saying, bags, they usually start you off with the clear bags and that, so too in the hospital they can see the output and see what it looks like easily, and how full your bag is and stuff. Well, for me, I kind of like that too. Because even though I know I've had the ileostomy since, late February, and I knew what my body would feel like, and again, I have no control over the output. So I could kind of sometimes feel output come out, I could feel a little pinchiness, and I'd look down and I might have a big honking piece of output, like sitting still on the stoma, and I'd have to kind of wedge it off of there. Or sometimes it'd be watery, it would just be watery, and it would just go to the bottom of the bag and stuff, and again, I would just want that emptied out right away, because I don't want to be laying on the couch and having that liquid go on. Again, if it's around the stoma area, it could leak underneath and start eating away at the berry ring and get a leak. So with the colostomy, it's a lot more thick, because again, the large intestine absorbs more of the water. And so I have a lot of mushy output, which is fine. I don't have, I guess I expected kind of like, normal when you go to the bathroom and you have a huge poop come out. I was expecting, okay, I'm going to fill the bag halfway, that once or twice I poop a day. That hasn't happened yet. So again, I think I'm still not on a normal schedule. I'm not having a normal day where I'm either like walking a lot or up and down a lot and, sitting and upright and eating normal, and getting there though. We've been eating a lot better. So I still have, I'll have once every 2-3 days, I'll have like a big amount of output. And otherwise I just have, a little bit in there. And then sometimes I can feel, even with the colostomy, I feel a little bit of pain. I can feel like gas coming out, and it feels like painful. So I'm thinking, oh, like the ileostomy, I'm going to have something coming out. And I look and there's nothing there. It's all gas. I'm like, what the heck? So that's another thing. If you guys know anybody that have any YouTube channels of people that have colostomies, I haven't specifically looked it up yet, but leave those suggestions in the comments below too. I have a couple of them that I've watched that have the ileostomies, like Let's Talk IBD with Maggie and Tiffany Thinks. And there was another guy, Bill, but he kind of went through his stuff and is cancer-free, and so hasn't been posting anymore. Figures that journey is done for him. So, in any case, yeah, so the colostomy is a little bit different than the ileostomy, and so still learning, still figuring that out. I should make a video on that stuff, so I'll stop talking now. I will show you how I massage my scar. We'll go in the other room, go to my little couch throne, and we'll go from there. All right, so here I am on my throne where I spend most of my day. I have a cute little ostomy pouch cover on, so you don't have to look at that. I ordered a couple of these off of Etsy, but I ordered from a couple different suppliers just because, in case, to see how they would fit. And I'm surprised at the area that goes around the bag to hold it in. It's not elastic, and so a lot of them don't fit. This one kind of does. It's still kind of poofy, but it'll do for you not having to see anything. But in any case, you see, here's my incision line, and then I have the one drain output area and the other drain output area. That one kind of made a divot in me. And then I have my Aquaphor little lotion. So this is what I have been doing. I just squeeze a little bit out, and then I keep going. So I'll just have a little bit on my finger. Start up high. I don't know if you can even see that or not. I've got like a poochy area up here. But just kind of start putting some of this on. And I was told to do kind of small circles. Work my way down. And then when I can feel that it's kind of dry again already, I'll get some more. And I just keep going. So yeah, this area is hard. And then up here, even this is all sensitive from like here out. Even from, this far away from my incision line, that this too is just sensitive. So I think again they had that mesh in there. I think they took the muscle from this side, because this side doesn't hurt. If I poke over here and all that, I don't feel anything. But it's on this side. So again, maybe because they took the muscle from this side, and then her having to put the mesh in between the muscle on this side and then sew it together. So I just kind of massage this whole area. I think that's part of it, to let it know, kind of desensitize it of, know that, yeah, something is touching you, but it's okay, it's not hurting. And then when I did this the first couple days, because, and you can see where all the staples went into the skin. So on each one of those little spots, there was like a tiny scab. So the first day I did this, I ended up with a good 10 scabs that came off of my hand. I'm sure other stuff is already rubbed off on my clothes as I've been wearing them, and probably came off in some of the steri strips as they took those off my body. But I feel a little something hard, but I'm like, let's put it on my hand, wash that later. Then also massage where the drain came out. She was saying you could feel maybe like a little pea-sized scar tissue under there or whatever. Doesn't feel quite pea-sized, but yeah, I can feel a little hardness under the skin. So it doesn't hurt so much rubbing on it right now. Sometimes they do. I can feel the sensitivity all up in here. This hurts. So this is where it was like sometimes it hurts just with having my shirt on it, like when I'm standing up. I don't feel it because it's not really on me. Or when I'm laying down, if I lay on my side, it's okay because again, nothing's on top of me. I just got my sheet here, I just got a heated blanket. So it's nothing that thick, it's not a big quilt or anything. But just that amount of pressure is sensitive. So yeah, this all kind of hurts. And then down here by my belly button, I used to have a really big belly button, and it used to actually be really deep. My husband and I used to joke about that kind of like, kind of like an echo chamber. Say your name and just keep going, going and going and going, just because it was so deep. There, I got another little scab. So right now I've only done this once a day for the last, today's the third day. I think she said to try to do it at least 2 to 3 times a day. I figure, well, I'll build up to that. I'll start with the once and get a feel for at least even how it feels, what the baseline is, how it feels pain-wise, and how it feels underneath the skin. See, like this drain line too, it's a lot tighter under here. This one's, there's not so much. More scab tissue. But under this one I can feel a lot more. And then on my belly, like underneath my belly button here, this area, it's like, that's really hard. So again, I think, as the surgeon had mentioned, that belly buttons are hard to work around in the first place. And so, I can feel a little scab there. It's not coming off yet. So in there too, it's hard on this side, and it's actually hard on this side. Something they did a lot of sewing up around there to try to keep a belly button. But I know yesterday I told Wayne, I said I wanted to shower and change my bag. Usually I try to let my bag go for 4 days. But it was hurting. It was hurting on the side here under the skin. And so I wanted to check that out. Just make sure I wasn't having any skin irritation under there, because you don't want that happening. I'm trying to get that changed out as quickly as possible. So I thought, well, I just wanted to check it. And we did. We took the bag off and the skin was just fine, which was good. So then as I felt it, I could tell that, yeah, it's scar tissue. It's hardness. And so that's what hurts. So hopefully the massaging will make it get better quicker. I think they did say it would take about 6 weeks or so. That it should heal up more so that I wouldn't really feel it. But I have slept in bed the last couple nights. Actually, all week. Today's today. Today's Thursday. So yeah, I've been in bed. Probably a good week now. And when I start off in bed and I start off laying on my left side and I'm laying, on the drain side type things, but when I start off it doesn't hurt. But then later when I move to my back, then it's like I just feel pain across this whole area. And I have to wait, and sometimes it settles down. Sometimes it kind of doesn't. And I just hope I fall asleep. Usually takes me a little while. Usually then I roll onto my right side. Sit there for a little bit. Move my glasses back up now. I can see what I'm doing down there. Yeah, so then I'll roll over onto my right side, and then I feel like this whole area, I can feel this kind of drop. So even though I don't know how much is, what's under here anymore, if it's just inside, if it's filled with any fluid or scar tissue or whatever. But sometimes I feel a pulling, that to the other side. And so I lay that way for a little while. And see. I don't think I've fallen asleep on my right side lately. Before surgery, I would fall asleep on my right side a lot, which I was surprised because I'm more a left side sleeper. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So just do that little bit of rubbing. It still hurts, so it's not like you rub until the hurt is gone. You just spend a little time on it, just kind of massaging it out. Like I said, hopefully in time, this will desensitize it quicker than if I wasn't doing this. And as I also said, that also kind of helps the scar tissue build up underneath, that it should maybe be a little bit softer than it otherwise would normally be. And there's still going to be scar tissue there, obviously. But hopefully this will help. So, there you have it. That's how I massage my scar tissue. Again, if you have any questions, if this is any, if it really hurts, if it's, super painful, if you'd have any weeping or bleeding, obviously, call your doctor and ask them the questions. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and kind of what I was told to do. So this is what I'm trying. I have another appointment in 2 weeks too, so again, I can ask questions then, or put it in my Live Well app, or she can. So we'll see if there's any difference actually between now and the next 2 weeks. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I forgot I have stuff in my hand. Ah! Just put that behind my hair. Yuck. Oh. Yeah, just on automatic pilot here. Anyways, so again, yep, just show you a little bit of how I do this, product I use. So if you have this type of a surgery line or anything like that, again, ask your doctor if this is something that you can do and if this would help. So I hope this helped you guys out, again, get a visual as opposed to just talking about it of how this actually works. So I hope you guys are all feeling well. You guys keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.